I've been watching this NBC series Strong, and I only got into it because Todd Durkin, locally here, has trained Drew Brees and LaDainian Tomlinson and lots of other Charger players and other NFL players, Major League Baseball players, and he got kicked off the show on episode 3. But Gabby Reese, who is the host, said last week, the game is about to change. And I keep seeing all these hints from Dave Broom, the executive producer, and Todd Durkin, that Todd is about to make some great return to NBC Strong.
Were you seeing the hints on Twitter?
Yes.
They Twitter hints?
That's right.
Nice.
You would know about that.
Well, he came back last week.
Okay, so here's what happened. My DVR cut out with about 15 minutes remaining.
Oh, you missed it, dude.
Yeah.
They brought everybody that's been eliminated. They brought them out right at the end.
Okay, hold on a second. Here is Todd Durkin, Fitness Quest 10 in San Diego, but NBC Strong all around the world. Todd, good afternoon.
Scott, good afternoon, and I'm so disappointed your DVR cut out, man.
Dude, totally true story. My DVR cut out with about 15 minutes to go, and I literally did not see what happened at the end. So can you just fill me in?
Absolutely. The last 2 minutes of the show, that was week 5, we walked back in. We surprised all of the other trainers and trainees that were still there, and all eliminated trainers and trainees walk in after the elimination tower, and she announces there's a major twist, that next week we will be competing solo in the elimination tower, all eliminated trainers and trainees competing solo in the elimination tower. And the trainer and the trainee that get the best time will form a super team to join back in the game.
So it's every man and woman for herself or
That's
herself.
Right.
Wow.
So my girl, Devin Cassidy, the Olive team, I will not be going with my old partner. I will be going solo, and I got to compete against some beasts, guys. I don't know if you've seen these guys, Leon and Drew, Adam. I mean, these guys are absolute behemoths.
Wait a second. So the one guy, is it Leon? Was he the former boxer?
Yep.
All right, he got knocked out early, though.
Week 1, he's ticked off.
Yeah.
God, I mean, the guy's 6'4", 250. He got arms the size of my leg. He played football at Temple when they were actually, they were resurgent. They were good. I told Leon, you can come down to San Diego. I'll get you in the NFL in 4 weeks. I'll get you back in the league.
Nice.
And Leon's a beast, dude. He's an absolute beast.
Okay, the other guys that got knocked out, Drew, was he like the L.A. guy that was kind of like, 20 years ago I could do this stuff, but not now? Is that him?
No, that's Kai. Kai didn't make it across the coil ladder. He's strong, but he didn't make it across the coil ladder. I'm not worried about Kai so much, but Drew is the guy that is a triple cardiac arrest survivor. He trained the Hunger Games. He's trained a lot of celebrities. He's tough. He wants back in the game. Like Drew is he's a tough dude, man. He's strong and he's hungry. So I got to take that cat down too.
So Todd, so it's you against 4 other or 5 other trainers? Is it you and 4 other guys?
Correct. 4 other guys,
okay,
including Adam.
Okay,
Adam, white team.
Is Adam the mixed martial artist?
Correct. He lost last week to the blue team. So Adam, the mixed martial artist from Milwaukee, he's out. So he's back in.
Okay, so you and 5 guys all go into the tower, and whoever wins of the trainers is officially back in the game.
Correct.
Wow.
Correct. Yeah, exactly. That's what I said.
New life for everybody.
That's tonight. That's what's going down tonight is we got to compete to get back in the game. And it's 4 other people because I'm the 5th one. There's 5 of us, vying to get back in the game, and the 5 girls vying to get back in the game. And the only way to save yourself is what they call the elimination tower. I'm like, hogwash. That's called the opportunity tower. That's a bunch of garbage. They're calling it the elimination tower. It's opportunity to get back in the game. So I was actually fired up. I'm like, hey, you know what? I don't know if I'm going to win this thing, but I can tell you what, I'm going at this thing. I'm going to go to win. I'm going to see what happens. I'll compete.
Is the opportunity tower the same group of exercises that you had to compete in when you were eliminated?
That's a great question. No, they mix it up all the time on you. You don't know what to expect. So there are some variations that you're going to see tonight. They're always trying to throw a little wrinkle in the plan. Dave Broom is back there kind of wiggling his fingers, kind of like smoke coming out his ears. And they're messing with us, man. And I love it. I love it because it's, kind of like you never know what to expect.
So does this happen at the beginning of tonight's episode where you guys compete, somebody wins, 4 guys leave, and now you're back in the game? Or does this happen at the end of tonight's episode?
No, it's very beginning. Very beginning. It's I don't know how, I haven't seen, how they actually edited it all, but it is the beginning. It's going to set the tone. Whoever gets back in the game, you're back in the game, and everyone else walks away. So, I'm as excited as anyone else to see it because I know what happened that night, and it was brutal. It was late. It was cold. It was, it was brutal. And my body was hurting. I jacked my shoulder up in week 3 going to hit that wishbone bag, and I'm like, I got to find a way to figure out mentally how I'm going to get to this as well as physically. So I had to overcome some obstacles of that alone, just physically feeling like my body was going to break in half and try to get through it.
So are you going to tell us right now, do you win or not?
You want to know?
Yeah.
No.
I'll tell you. Watch at 8 o'clock, baby. Come on, Scotty. I can't tell you what happens. Hey, I'll tell you this. I think San Diego is going to be really, really proud of the effort I put forth. I wanted to compete. I wanted to make sure I compete. And these guys, man, I kept wishing. If I was 10 years, I just kept saying, man, if I'm 10 years younger, I'll take these cats on any time. 44 years old going through this thing, and it's like, man, how am I going to do it? So I think you're going to be proud of my effort. I can promise you that, Scott.
8 o'clock tonight, NBC Strong. Todd Durkin makes his comeback, but will he get through the opportunity tower, and will he rejoin the cast? We will find out. And Todd, I hope we're talking to you tomorrow.
Yeah, man.
Well, I'll talk to you either way. I hope that it's not contingent on me winning or losing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, totally.
What? All right. Well, I may have to book a vacation then somewhere, but you never know. Hey, I'm ready. You let me know if you want to talk, win or lose. I did my best. I put it all on the line, and we'll see what happens.
I think you won.
Oh, I mean, why would he say that?
I think you won.
Absolutely.
I appreciate the faith in me, Scott.
Yeah, well, that Leon guy may be, big and strong and physical, but he didn't have a lot of great athleticism, in my opinion. Or wait a second. Or wait a second. Maybe his partner was even worse than your partner.
Oh.
Well, see, there you go. I mean, he never got a chance. He was only there for 1 week. He never got a chance to show off anything.
The guy I'd be worried about is that mixed martial arts guy.
Yep, Adam. But physically, you don't know you never know with Adam. He's an enigma. Adam's an enigma. You don't know what to expect with Adam. You don't know if he's going to be like all on, if he's going to be hurting, you don't know. Every day's a different day with Adam. And I'll tell you what, the kid is a heck of an athlete. Adam is a heck of he's a different kind of athlete. Like, we know a lot of football guys. He's not a football guy. He's an MMA guy, a mixed martial artist. He mixes a lot of calisthenics and flexibility. His Como movement stuff is like kind of, all this different it's different. It's different. You never know what they'll expect with the cat.
Hey, Todd, when you got kicked off the show, did they say, okay, see you later? And did you go home to San Diego, go back to life, and then all of a sudden get a call and they go, hey, come back, we're twisting the game up?
Yeah, absolutely. I came back to San Diego. Everyone was bummed out. Next thing I know, I'm coaching my son's Pop Warner football team back here in Scripps, and next thing I know, Dave Broom calls me up and says, I need you back up in Malibu. We're going to do this little twist. I'm like, Dave, I don't know is it physical? Because I don't know if I can compete. I mean, Dave, I jacked my shoulder up in that wishbone. He's like, listen, come on up. It's going to be fine. You can, give it a whirl, what we got going. And I was like, all right, next thing I know, I have to go back up there and get back in the game. And when I heard it was the Elimination Tower, I was like, oh, man, this is not going to be fun. But again, lights, camera, go on. You better find a way to dig deep because I don't want my guys, my athletes making fun of me like, TD, what the heck? What happened there? So I had to figure out a way to get through that thing as best I could.
Boy, Todd, I mean, it also had to have been really tough to explain it to your son.
Yeah, that was tough. I mean, I was back to coaching. They were all fired up. They were getting ready for the playoffs. And they by the way, I couldn't tell them that I was shooting a television show. Like, not my kids. I'm coaching the kids. So my son knew but it was all, like, I couldn't say, even in my Fitness Quest 10 team, I couldn't be like, hey, guys, I'm shooting a TV show up in L.A. because it's all confidential. They don't want you to know what's going on. So they thought I was in jail. They didn't know what was going on. Right, so I just like I'm on a business trip for a couple months.
Yeah,
it seemed simple. It seemed a little complex, but my son was bummed. I had to go back up there, and And when I left there, I can tell you this, and I'll leave it on this note, is I left and they say, all right, Dad, we'll see you in a couple days. They had no faith that I was going to win this thing. They're like, "We'll see you in a couple days, Dad." I'm like, oh, thanks for the belief, fellas. And I got two sons and a daughter, and they took, like, all bets that I would be back in 3 days.
Hear from like a guy like Mike Tomlin. You know, Mike Tomlin was Todd's college teammate. I think you were a quarterback and he was a receiver, right?
He was a wideout. That's exactly right. Mike Tomlin actually hit me up recently, and Sean McDermott, who's down with the Carolina Panthers. He was a teammate of mine. He was a year younger than me. Mike's a year younger than me. Sean McDermott a year younger than me. So some ties on the coaching level with the Steelers and the Panthers.
Yeah, but
Alan Williams. Yeah.
But are they seeing you on the show?
Oh yeah, they're watching. Absolutely.
I know. I talked to Breeze. Breeze says he loves the show, but he's biased. Zach Ertz told me that if I don't come back, that he's never coming back to train with me again. I'm like, come on, Zach. I'm like, dude, are you kidding me? Right. I'm not training with some loser.
You're dead to me.
Right. That's what he told me. I'm like, Ertz, are you kidding me? Like, have you seen these other guys? He's like, I want no excuses. If you want me back, you better win. I'm like, dude, just.
I think we lost. All right, we got time. Hey, Todd, we'll watch tonight. NBC Strong. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Sounds good, fellas.
All right,
Take
Todd
care.
Durkin.